There was plenty of club action over the weekend, with the championships heating up throughout the country. Here are 5 of the best storylines from the weekend, starting with Aaron Browne's stunning save in the Tipperary Senior Hurling Championship. Cashel Kincormac's were big underdogs heading into the game, 4-1, facing off against Nina Éireoge, who had a big win over Thurles in the first round. But Cashel, who were promoted from the Premier Intermediate grade last year up to senior hurling for the first time since 2014, recorded their second win in a row with a 21-213 victory. A second half save by Browne, the former Tipperary minor and under-20 goalkeeper from Jake Morris, was a spectacular moment. Morris and Connolly had a tremendous battle throughout the game, but Cashel came out on top and are flying high and are looking good for a place in the knockout stages. Next we go to Jack Barry's superb point for Na Gael in the Kerry Senior Football Championship. Na Gael are another club who are flying high with 2 wins from 2 in the group stages. They've been boosted by the return of Jack Barry from Australia and Stephen O'Cunber from injury. Barry scored a superb point in their clash with Temple at the weekend, which Na Gael won by 118-110, booking their place in the knockout stages of the competition. The big midfielder missed out on Kerry's All-Ireland victory this year. There were rumours when he returned from Australia that he might come back into the panel, but with this sort of form, showing his pace, power, ability, he could be a man for next year. And Na Gael are certainly looking good with their knockout place secure in the Kerry Football Championship. Former Kilkenny All-Ireland winner Paddy Hogan had a moment to remember at the end of Danesfort's clash with Carrickshock in the Kilkenny Intermediate Championship. Carrickshock looked good for a victory, leading by 3 points with time almost up. Danesfort win a late free, and Hogan, cometh the hour, cometh the man, comes out of the goals, runs up the field, and without breaking stride, without stopping to compose himself, runs straight in to take the free. Doesn't stop, buries it into the low and hard into the sod, bounces past the Carrickshock defence and into the net. He runs back down to the field celebrating a priceless draw, I suppose, for Danesfort, which continues their unbeaten run in the Kilkenny Intermediate Championship. Now we're going to the Kildare Senior Football Championship, where Sarsfields recorded their second win in a row with a 220-19 victory over Maynooth. Midfielder Tadhg Hoy had a big part to play in their victory, kicking a huge 2-pointer early on. It's not too often that we give defenders a shout out for their last ditch tackles that are often worth as much as a goal down the other end. They don't always get the shout out, but we're giving it to Tadhg Hoy today. He made a tremendous covering run and tackle as Maynooth were bearing down on goal, which leaves Sarsfields in a great position with 2 wins from 2 so far in the Kildare Senior Football Championship. And finally, we're looking at the Cork Senior Football Championship, where Shane Kingston, a man better known for his hurling abilities with the Cork Senior Hurlers, showed his football skills in Douglas's 115-17 loss to Nemo Rangers in the second round of the Cork Senior Football Championship. Nemo Rangers are obviously the kingpins in Cork football, and they're looking to get back to the top of the tree for the first time since 2022, having lost the last 2 finals. But Shane Kingston certainly impressed for Douglas, scoring a few points from play, including this magical individual point where he beat a number of defenders, pirouetting out of a tackle and slotting over the bar, so showing hurlers can play a bit of football too. You can read more about all of these moments and stories on the Irish Independent website and on the newspaper.